Hello and welcome to this Millennial Review where we're going to be doing an oil change on my John Deere LA135. Now the LA135 uses a two-cylinder Briggs Stratton engine, so this is going to be true for any two-cylinder Briggs Stratton lawnmower that you might have. And to get it done, we're going to first start with your oil filter. There's a couple of choices that we'll chat about while doing the oil filter. You need some engine oil. In my case, it's 10W30. Drain pan, couple of rags, and maybe even gloves if you want to keep your hands clean. And I'll have links down below for everything you'll need, so that way it's a one-stop shop. Now let's do it. To go ahead and start getting this done, we do need to pop the hood. I'd suggest running your engine for just a few minutes to get that oil lightened up and smoothed up before trying to drain it. If it's totally cold, the draining process will be really slow. But under here, which we'll get into this in a second, well, that is going to be our oil drain. And then on the other side, or conventionally your left or driver's side, this is your oil filter. So that's the other piece we're going to have to take off. Now that's pretty close to our oil, or I should say fuel filter, but we'll be able to get that no problem. So let's go ahead, start on the other side. We'll get the oil draining. Now to go ahead and get ourselves started, that is going to be our oil drain. And I'm going to start by just cleaning it off, make sure that we don't have any gunk that could get in our way here. But that is going to get cleaned off. And then now the other thing we're going to want to do is we do want to get our oil drain pan kind of underneath. And so if you turn the tractor steering over to the side, you can get this pretty well situated down below. So I'll just go ahead and take this. There we go. Let the oil start coming out. And this oil is gross on my tractor, so my guess is this has really been wanting to be changed. Now, while that's continuing to drain, I do want to talk oil filters. There's basically three ways you can go about this. There's three different heights for oil filters. And I happen to go with this Kohler 12-05001 full flow oil filter, mostly from the standpoint that this is a few millimeters, just a little bit taller than the factory one. And by being taller, it also will increase the oil capacity slightly, but more importantly, give more filtration from a given filter. Now, there is even a higher or taller filter. And on my tractor, the way that the plastics, when they come down, that would clear too, but I didn't feel necessary because then you're going to be more than just the 2 quarts of oil. Because basically with this, I should be able to get 2 quarts of oil into the tractor and be totally good to go. But as you can see here, we are still draining. I'm going to make sure that this is cleaned off. And I should mention there is a rubber O-ring that's around here. That rubber O-ring is what is actually sealing up with that plastic cover that it came with. And if that's damaged at all, you would want to replace it. But in my case, it's okay. And we'll take just a little bit of the oil, make sure that's on there. And this should pop in. Quick twist lock. And you're now done draining the oil. Over on the other side, we're going to need to take the oil filter off. And if it's a bit tight, you can always get to it with a pair of pliers. It shouldn't be too tight though, because this is supposed to be on hand tight. And keep in mind, some oil is going to come out, hopefully not a whole ton. Yeah, there you go. And out comes the original oil filter, and you can now see the new oil filter just a little bit taller, not a whole ton, but enough to make a difference. Now we'll take new oil filter, take just a little bit of that oil we have down here, get that onto the O-ring of our new oil filter. And thread her on. Okay. The oil filter is on. I'll lock back into place. Now our next move is going to be refilling the oil. Now over on this side, we're going to have our dipstick. Now the dipstick also gives us a spot to be able to pour the oil. Got your drain spout in. Then we can take our new oil and just start pouring it in. And as we get the second quart of oil in, what I highly suggest is that you do about 1/2 to 3/4 of the oil quart, because while this says it carries 2 quarts, you never know how much you took out, and having too much oil can sometimes be just as much or just as bad as not enough. And so you can see I left about 1/4. So we'll give it a chance to start up and take a look and see with the dipstick how much oil we have. Okay, dipstick in. And right there, we're just below full, which is actually good news, because 1/4 of one of these is that difference between the fill lines. Okay, let's take that out. Okay, take a look. Perfect, right at full. Now be sure to dispose of your oil properly through a recycling center or wherever you're able to get rid of it. And you have performed an oil change on your John Deere LA135. Everything you need will be linked down in the description below. If you have any questions, leave a comment or suggestions for other people on how to make it easier, go ahead and leave those as well.